Is jaggery really better than white sugar? Many people believe so, but the truth might surprise you. Today, we're diving into a very common confusion that exists in almost every single household. Sugar, jaggery, or honey, which one is actually healthy for you and your family? In our quest to be healthier, many of us are making the switch to natural alternatives. We think that by avoiding white sugar, we've solved the problem. But is it that simple? This confusion is real, and it's time we look at the science behind these three sweeteners. Let's start by clearly identifying our three contenders: sugar, jaggery, and honey. White sugar is highly processed and refined until almost all its natural nutrients are removed. Jaggery or gur is unrefined sugar made from sugarcane juice or palm sap. Honey is a natural substance produced by bees from the nectar of flowering plants. While they all come from natural sources, the way they are processed makes a huge difference. Jaggery is made by boiling sugarcane juice without removing the molasses, keeping some minerals. In contrast, white sugar undergoes multiple chemical processes to achieve its pure crystalline form. Honey is the most natural of the three as it's essentially concentrated plant nectar. Now, to understand their impact on health, we must talk about the glycemic index, or GI. Think of GI as a measure of how quickly a food raises your blood sugar levels. High GI foods cause a rapid spike, while low GI foods provide a slower, steadier energy release. These rapid spikes are what we want to avoid, especially for long-term metabolic health. Frequent spikes can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and even type 2 diabetes over time. For anyone with diabetes, understanding these spikes is absolutely crucial for daily management. Interestingly, white sugar has a GI of about 65, but did you know jaggery is even higher? That's right. Jaggery has a GI of around 84, meaning it spikes blood sugar very quickly. Honey sits slightly lower at around 58, but it's still considered a high-impact sweetener. So, all three will raise your blood glucose levels significantly. Don't be fooled by the natural label. Let's address some common myths. Many think jaggery is completely healthy and can be eaten freely. This is simply not true. While jaggery is less refined, it is still mostly sucrose, just like sugar. Another myth is that honey doesn't increase blood sugar. For a diabetic, honey is still sugar. Natural sweeteners are not a free pass. They must be treated with the same caution as white sugar. It is true that jaggery contains trace minerals like iron, potassium, and magnesium, and honey contains small amounts of antioxidants and beneficial enzymes that sugar lacks. But here's the catch. The amounts of these nutrients are tiny compared to the sugar content. You would have to eat huge amounts of jaggery to get any real nutritional benefit, which is dangerous. So what is the best practical choice? The key isn't choosing between them, it's control. The real goal is to control the total quantity of all sweeteners in your daily diet. Reducing overall intake is far more effective than just swapping one for another and overeating it. Focus on getting your sweetness from whole fruits, which come with fiber to slow sugar absorption. Here are some simple tips. First, limit your total daily added sugar intake to a few teaspoons. Always read labels on packaged foods. You'll be surprised how much hidden sugar is in bread or sauces. Try to avoid adding extra sugar to your drinks. Your taste buds will adapt over time. Prefer natural whole foods over processed sweets whenever you can. Your body will thank you. Certain groups need to be even more careful, especially those with diabetes or weight issues. If you have metabolic problems, you must monitor your intake of all sugars, including honey and jaggery. When should you see a doctor? Watch for symptoms like constant fatigue or unexplained tiredness. Increased thirst and frequent urination are also common signs that your blood sugar might be high. If you experience these, please get your blood sugar checked by a qualified professional immediately. To conclude, no sweetener is completely healthy if you consume it in excess. The best approach is always moderation, awareness, and making informed choices for your health. I hope this explanation helps clear up the confusion and guides you toward better health. Please share this video with friends and family who still believe jaggery or honey can be eaten without limits. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple health explanations and tips. I'll see you next time. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended as medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult your nearest qualified healthcare professional for proper diagnosis and treatment based on your condition.